Let's go overseas to London, where scientists are warning against government plans to relax restrictions around Christmas. Now, that's despite plans to increase restrictions before the holiday. ABC's James Longman is in London with more. James?
Hi, Diane and Terry. Yes, London is going into the top restriction in Britain, Tier 3. It's joining other towns and cities across the country. It means something like 60% of England is now in Tier 3. What it means is that pubs and restaurants close, all hospitality closes, theatres, cinemas as well, and people just basically are no longer allowed to mix as they once were. But this is controversial because the government currently has plans for over Christmas to allow a relaxation of the rules. So as of tomorrow, Wednesday, there'll be a week of this Tier 3 for London and the South East, and then from the 23rd to the 27th, as things stand, the plan is to allow up to 3 households to mix. So for example, I live in London as of tomorrow in a Tier 3 area. I wouldn't be allowed to go to a Tier 1 area, which is, for example, where my boyfriend's parents live, but over Christmas I would be allowed to do that. And scientists in this country are warning against this. They're just saying that it's going to let people drop their guard entirely, especially now that we have the vaccine. People will think that they're out of the woods. And so the Health Service Journal and the British Medical Journal are both warning the government against making these sorts of plans. They're saying that people just won't take the restrictions seriously at all, even as COVID continues to run wild across Britain. And we've seen now a new strain of this virus now emerge, a new variant, I should say. The government is quick to point out that the vaccine is likely to work against it. Nevertheless, it is concerning that there are new variants of coronavirus circulating. So that's the battle against coronavirus and the new rules coming in place. Meanwhile, Europe is desperate for the vaccine, but they have yet to authorize it. And there's been a lot of criticism, actually. The European Medicines Agency is now only going to meet after Christmas in order to decide whether or not to authorize the Pfizer-BioNTech vaccine. Britain, you'll remember, was the first country in the world to allow it. So Europe will wait, desperate for the vaccine, as they too are seeing their numbers rise. But in most parts of Europe, Christmas, it looks like, is cancelled. Diane, Terry.
James Longman in London, thanks very much for that.
Hi everyone, George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel, and don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.